Hello, this is Ganesh.
Hi, my name is Mes. What are the tools of fiscal policy? First, let's define what fiscal policy is. Fiscal policy is founded on the views of British economist John Maynard, who held that changing income and spending level affects inflation, employment, and the flow of money through the economic system. Fiscal policy is frequently used in combination with monetary policy, which is set by the Federal Reserve in the United States to influence the course of the economy. The use of government spending and taxation to impact the economy is known as fiscal policy. There are various tools that governments can use to accomplish fiscal policy, which include government spending. Government can raise spending on infrastructure projects such as road, bridge, and school construction. This has potential to create jobs and drive economic growth. The second one will be taxation. Taxation can be used by government to affect consumers' behavior and to encourage or discourage particular economic activities. For example, they can raise tobacco taxes to discourage smoking or offer taxes breaks to business that invest in renewable energy. The third one, transfer payments. Government can provide direct payments to people or organizations such as social security or welfare payments to increase consumer spending and the economy. Fiscal rules and regulation. Government can enact regulations and rules that affect fiscal policy, such as setting expenditures and limitations or demanding that a particular portion of the budget be utilized for specific objectives, such as education or work. What are the monetary tools? The Federal Reserve System conducts the monetary tools by using three specific tools, which are reserve requirements, the discount rate, and the open market operation. Reserve requirement refers to the amount of money that banks are required to hold in reserve with the central bank. The central bank can affect how much bank can lend by raising or lowering reserve requirements. Banks have less money to lend when reserve requirements are raised, which can result in higher interest rates and a decrease in the amount of money in circulation. Banks have more money to lend when reserve requirements are reduced, which can result in lower interest rates and an expansion of the money supply. Discount rate refers to the interest of rate at which bank can borrow money from the government. The central bank can encourage or discourage bank from borrowing money by raising or lowering the discount rate. The cost of borrowing money for bank rises when the discount rate is raised, which can result in higher interest and rates in higher interest rates and a decrease in the amount of money in circulation. When the discount rate is lower, banks can borrow money for less money, which can result in a lower interest rate and an expansion of money supply. Open market operation. The central bank open market purchase and sales of bonds and other type of government assets, which when the central bank purchases these securities, the quantity of money in circulation rises. Conversely, when it sells them, the quantity of money in the circulation falls. The main tool that central bank utilize to regulate short-term interest is open market operation. These three tools of monetary policy complement each other to assist the central bank in pursuing its objective for preserving stability, encouraging full employment, and fostering economic expansion. What happened in the Great Depression and why? The Great Depression was a devastating economic catastrophe that affected several nations around the world from 1929 to 1939. The stock market excessive speculation in 1920 and other sector overproduction of goods were two elements that led to this disaster. This led to a significant stock market bubble that finally burst, causing investment to lose values and stocks prices to decline. Overproduction in industries like farming and manufacturing resulted in falling prices for goods, which in turn forced enterprises to shut down and resulted in millions of job losses. The banking system was particularly weak because many banks had made significant bets on the stock market, which caused them to fail and lose customer cash.
What happened in the Great Recession and why? A significant worldwide economic decline took place during the Great Recession of 2007 and 2009. The crisis began primarily with the collapse of the house market in the US, which led to a financial crisis. The crisis has been caused by reckless lending, excessive debt, and the lack of accumulations of subprime mortgages in complicated financial instruments. Big financial institutions have been facing bankruptcy, causing a credit freeze and an overall panic as the real estate prices fell and the number of mortgages defaults increases. As a result, the economy contracted significantly. Massive job losses and an overall recession took place. The Great Depression revealed the inherent weakness of the financial system, highlighting its interdependence in global economies.
Classical economic theory is a school of thought that emerged in the 18th and 19th century and emphasized the importance of free markets and limited government intervention in the economy. According to the classical economic theory, economic stability is achieved through the, through the operation of market force, primarily the force of supply and demand. The theory holds that that free market left to their own device will automatically adjust to change in supply and demand in a way that leads to the equilibrium price and quantity.
What does Keynesian's economic theory have to say about how economic stability is achieved? Keynesian economic theory says that to achieve economic stability, the government needs to get involved. According to Keynesians, free market don't always fix themselves, and recessions can continue if people ain't spending enough. Keynesian's economy suggests that government should take action by doing things like spending more money or cutting taxes to boost the demand during tough times. They also think central banks should change interest and control the amount of money available to encourage spending by actively managing demand through government intervention. Keynesian theory aims to make the economy more stable, bring down unemployment, and promote overall economic stability.
Classical economic theory will likely support a balanced budget amendment as the best approach for solving the debt crisis, while Keynesian economic theory will likely support the Green New Deal as a means of promoting economic growth and job creation. Ultimately, the choice between these approaches will depend on a variety of factors, including the state of the economy, political priorities, and societal values.